How are y'all today? Hope y'all are safe and well. I'm not very good at this. Amateur. I'm
It's all right. We're not.
I want to try to bring some different solutions to the table that really are not talked about very much, but we don't seem to have a place at the table. So, first we have to get us a place and then move on up. I think that we need nuts and bolts solutions. We need physical ways to change the way we live. Invention and innovation, entrepreneurial acumen, that's what we have to pull ourselves up from this downward spiral we're in. We need to improvise some wings. There's a lot of ideas and there's a lot of creative people that are out here doing a lot of work that's going ignored. It's just not, it's not part of the economy that we have. But I believe that everything we need to create the world we want from the world we have is here or near here. And we have to look and explore and find the creative ideas, bring them all together, try to put them together in a holistic, synergistic model. We really need to be, out of the box. Everybody says that, but we need to be big changes.
Right.
It's not going to work tinkering here, tinkering there. We need fundamental change on a wide scale.
Yeah, and, systemic.
One good thing about the times we're in, believe it or not, is the best time for revolutionary change is when the barbarians are at the gate. When the barbarians are at the gate, the fear of the external threat is greater than the fear of overthrowing the internal order. Great change is going to come either way, but it's better if that change comes by us instead of to us. And that's what we need to look at. You cannot get people on my little, I've started Twitter. I'm not into all that stuff, but I write about new ideas that are all over the place, that are being worked on. MIT, there's these battery guys, there's it's just a long list, and we're so sidetracked from our lives that we can't focus. That inability to focus on what we want. I mean, the conservatives, they wrote some memos in the 70s, and they took 8 or 10 years to get Reagan in, and then they've gone to town the last 40 years. And we need a memo too.
Yeah, overarching strategy.
Look ahead far enough that is going to make a difference, because the change is going to come. A lot of people don't think it's here. A lot of people don't. It's here. It's done. It's happening. If you have to, if you see it, you get on board.
I definitely appreciate the perspective on innovation, and that we just can't hold back in terms of the urgency of the situation and how we're going to have to look to new solutions. It's challenging for a little party of lay people and volunteers to necessarily have, chase down various technical solutions and whatnot. But I think one thing that's definitely fair to say is that a green administration would take the blinders off in terms of profit motive and what is on the table to try to improve people's lives. And that's a big part of the motivation for me, is to get the solutions on the table. So I definitely salute you for bringing that, Hal.
Well, I want to say one thing real fast. The last thing that I wrote about was a new type of a device that it's kind of like a battery, and it stores heat. So you heat this thing up, it gets really hot, and then you can hold that heat as a storage, or you can use it to make steam. And essentially what you have is a coal-fired electric plant without the coal. Everything else works. You're just changing one thing. Now this thing is already ready. It's already done. Why does nobody ever talk about that? Because it's not good for the people that run this show. They don't want it. They want to stop it. They want oil. I'm from Southeast Texas. This is not the belly of the beast. This is just south of the belly of the beast. This place is full of refineries, petrochemical plants. All the pipelines come here, oil field, and Trump people. This is really the enemy. You know, these people here are trying to risk the planet for next quarter's profit.
It's definitely very clear that entrenched financial interests are an obstacle to making good choices, and we
can get rid of those financial interests. There's Bitcoin and stuff like that, digital currency. We don't need a bank anymore. That stuff is already there. It's already done. I mean, we just have to bring it all together and have the vision it takes to, you know, a lot of times people are just no.
Yeah.
No. And the thing about that is we all make lots of mistakes. And there's lots of times that a good idea is
yes, it can get overlooked.
A bad idea is a good idea in disguise. You just can't tell what it is yet until you go look, and we don't look. We go our own merry way.